What a game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Illinois about to kick it away to get things started. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Bruins offense will go on the attack first. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, David.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to the back. Across the 45. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Finds a tight end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Bruins are in the hurry-up. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. To the ground with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. 8th play on this opening drive coming up, and they need a third down conversion. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And the try is no good. After the miss, no change in the score. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You got to worry about the ground game. You got to get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. Fires into traffic. Intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. They'll try to run it in. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Trying to power it in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bruins.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. The RPO, it's complete. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
Illinois lining up quickly. I wonder how much fun this is for him. The head coach trying to take down the old alma mater across the way.
Yeah, I think these are always mixed emotions. And
oh, he's got some space. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this play.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Throws toward the end zone. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Flips it out on the screen. Sweet cut there. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. The Bruins come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
The Bruins send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. Sends his first one of the day on the way. We didn't see much of him in that victory last week, just called on one time. Spins away. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Got him downfield. And the big game, and they've got it on the 46. Illinois right back to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
So now it's 2nd and long.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Looking to throw again. A shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the ACC. Virginia is ahead right now in Charlottesville, but that's not exactly Sean Moore out there dominating this one. We are a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over Clemson. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Throws for the tight end. Complete to the right. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. You can become a star making efficient plays and getting first down, sort of like a Mark Harmon. Turning it on. Got enough for the first. The 20, the 10, and he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCLA!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll run it from the gun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Now they'll run the draw. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and it's UCLA in the lead. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Hauls it in. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Illinois moving it quickly down the field.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, fighting a line high. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Working that left side now. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
In the last couple weeks, man, you're getting a lot of consistency from this QB. And you got to love it as a play caller, man. You can drop him back. You can throw the ball a ton. You can trust him, getting the ball to different wide receivers. He's really in a good groove the last couple games.
And the Bruins will line it up on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
Well, defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, in offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
The Bruins with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on 2nd down. A strike downfield. Several defenders there to get him on the ground. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Hit as he throws. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Bruins will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. The Illinois offense returns to the field. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. And he dropped it. Incomplete pass in what would have been a huge gain. No defender anywhere around, and he just flat dropped it. Grabs it in the middle. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. To the ground to try to move the chains. There he goes. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Man down the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. Illinois lining up quickly.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize, so you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
It's complete to the right. And that play just never got started as he's right out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Catch in the middle. It's Terrell. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's terrible. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Got it in the middle. It's Terrell. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Firing to the right, complete. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. And here comes the field goal unit for the 2nd time tonight. It's good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. It's now a 1-point game, 14-13.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Oh, they're after him. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up and pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. To the air on 1st down. Got a man. It's Terrell. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The give to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Here's a heat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And maybe this guy was hoping somebody would bail him out, like a tuck rule or something.
Not going to be so lucky this time around. Give the defense credit. This pass rush is serious. It's real. And this quarterback is now going to have to play with a clock in his head that's going off just a little bit quicker. He's got to do a better job understanding when to get ready.
Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. He'll pull it down.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. Illinois puts it in play from the red zone. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Guys, how much better does it feel if you go to that locker room with a lead? They have a chance to do it here. Back's going for the goal line. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illinois!
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we're going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Got his man. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The Bruins want to crank the tempo. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. This time on target. Caught, and he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there. And the Bruins really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll pick up enough yardage for the 1st down. They've got it at the 30. Just enough time to get off one more snap. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab on the left. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. And in the closing moments of the 1st half, they'll try to put a 3-spot on the board. And he'll need a little distance and accuracy, a 42-yarder from the left hash. Smashes it between the uprights. The lead down to just 3, 20-17. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign.
And he'll bring it back. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They have the lead to start the 3rd quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right. This thing would be over if they hadn't shot themselves in the foot. So ball security, that...
Oh, he's got some space. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Looking downfield on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Terrell.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
The play-action fake. Got out of trouble and throws. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Illinois right back to the line. They'll run the option. The pitch. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. He's got his man. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. The analytics nerds will tell you that a 4-yard pickup on first down is a successful play. Let's see what they have on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield. The Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got the back over the middle. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got an open man. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Bruins are on the move. Makes the grab. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll go with a direct snap. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. And the Bruins are threatening on 1st and goal. UCLA. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Quickly complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. They keep nudging it closer, but touchdown Bruins! And that one will give them the lead.
It's just so nice to have a signal caller who can make plays through the air and make plays with his feet like this. Runs in for the touchdown. The defense knows I have to account for him every play. That's my quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Virginia is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Clemson. Any major changes in this ACC standoff, you'll hear about them first from us, gentlemen.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Illinois lining up quickly. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Quickly to the tight end. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. On the run, fires downfield. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT, the first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, UCLA! Great job by the back on the option. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead, now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires left. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, and they take it in for 6 more points.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
He's not going to make it. They stop him at the 1, and the 2-pointer is no good. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Complete to start this drive. Slips one guy, now he's loose. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Now the play fake. This time it's complete. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. We'll send the tight end in motion. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Some programs just seem to be built for a great passing game. The patron saint of Bruin passers is Troy Aikman.
And honestly, Reese, it makes me think of the UCLA blue, the sweet uniforms with the gold, just quarterbacks looking sweet, McNown, DTR, looking the part, being the part.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Gonna look downfield again. This one's complete. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a 1st down. The Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a man. Looking for the goal line. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Pushes for the goal line. And they get nothing. The ball remains at the 2-yard line. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. The big fella's coming out in the goal line defense. Sneaks it in.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And after the extra point, they're on top by 12. So that was a 10-play, 75-yard drive. And it was finished off with a quarterback sneak. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work with a 1st down in the final period of this one. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Gets it out fast.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Gives it to the back on the draw. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. Illinois right back to the line.
Really nice run there, picking up the 1st down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Makes the catch. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Now on 2nd down.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know.
Turning it on! They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Back to pass on 2nd down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the 1st through the air. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He lost one down the sideline. And he's got it inside the 25. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21.
Well, you got to give this quarterback a ton of credit because he showed tremendous confidence on that throw. That wasn't just trying to throw to the sticks. That was being aggressive and throwing it down the field. Not a high percentage throw, but he had confidence in his guy to win one-on-one and to keep the drive alive.
To the air on 2nd down. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And this field goal team has been busy. This kicker comes out for the 3rd time tonight. Between the uprights, it's good. The lead is now back down to 9.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. And he's going to bring it out. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Looking for space, it's Cantrell. He breaks a tackle. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. That's caught. It's Lewis. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball and down. He goes at the 39.
You can just see the excitement this defense has every play. They're almost wishing this quarterback drops back to throw because they know they're going to get home to him. That's the 6th time they've registered a sack.
Nice move to keep running. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
I think one of the biggest reasons why the scoreboard looks the way it does is this offense has been dominant on third down. They have found a way to stay on the field. They do it again here late, running the ball on third.
And the Bruins back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll ride the hot hand. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. The run from the shotgun. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He uncorks a laser deep down the middle. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! With that score, it looks as if this bunch is about to go 6-1.
And that's a really nice drive by this offense. They didn't get too conservative. They put the drive together. Now, the biggest thing for me, now the other team has to score 2 touchdowns. And that's the goal you want. You always want to make it as hard as possible. This offense executed in the fourth quarter. Nice job.
And the extra point is good, and the lead swells to 16, and it's getting late. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, you could make a good case. This is the game of the week in the Big 12. Colorado is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things at Folsom Field. Trust me when I tell you that. Guess what I'm saying is a comeback could be in the cards. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Iowa State. We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Here comes the heat. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Illinois lining up quickly.
And these are these moments, man, when you're trailing by a couple possessions, you've got to put it together. Your quarterback has to come through. I mean, it's not a surprise. It's going to be passes. He's got to be smart. He's got to be quick with his decision-making, and they kind of got to be up near the line of scrimmage and be in a little bit of a hurry.
Wants to throw again. Good timing on the quick out. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on third down. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Got his man downfield. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down.
They've given up some yards, and they're not in a great spot, but here's the good thing. The defense is up a couple of possessions. If you force a field goal here, it becomes a lot harder to lose this football game. So don't be too aggressive. Play back, try to get the stop, and try to force the field goal.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He's not afraid to go deep. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it first and goal at the 6.
First and goal, Illinois.
Snagged out of the air. Touchdown, fighting Illini. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And it's a really nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator because you just had an explosive run getting you down close to the goal line. I think everybody on defense was expecting them to just turn around and hand it off again. Not the case. Now you go pass. Really nice catching the defense off guard, and they get the touchdown. Bang, bang, 2 plays, 6 points on the board.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll leave it with him. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Looking left. It's complete. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Connection to the right. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Here's the handoff. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Pressure coming. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Illinois offense returns to the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because...
And the sack! All the way back at the 5. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. Fires to the tight end. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play, clock running. Here's a throw downfield late. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Got him downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Got a man. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Wants to throw on 3rd. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. This is now a 7-point game.
Step 1 complete. You cut this to a 1-possession game. But man, oh man, do you need some more things to go your way. Step 2, we're going to have to kick it onside. No timeouts left. Can't waste clock. Got to get a little bit lucky and see if we can get our offense back on the field.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent. Looking ahead to next season, but that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse